PragerU is garbage and it is not a good historical resource. Let me talk about it. For one, a lot of news articles are doing what this commenter's doing, and I'm not criticizing the commenter. I think that they're hearing this story of like PragerU replacing PBS. And I think that's what a lot of people are talking about. They're saying like, let's defund PBS and let's really push PragerU into schools. But the reason why that's not right is that they're not the same thing, right? So PragerU is technically a nonprofit organization that makes $56 million in revenue, right? PBS is publicly funded, and it's publicly funded like so spread out across the country, and it has really strict standards to make sure that the funding source does not impact the content that is created in PBS. So PBS is far more reliable for any sort of historical, interpretive, whatever. PragerU is explicitly a conservative organization. It was founded by a conservative radio host. The president is like a former Israeli army officer. And the whole point is to use kind of like cute, cartoonish Schoolhouse Rock type videos to spread conservative values and the conservative interpretation of history. They've been sued. Their videos have been taken down from YouTube or demonetized because they violate YouTube standards for like fact checking and accuracy and all that kind of stuff. Parents, find out, like if your kid's going into elementary school, middle school, whatever, especially if you're in a conservative state, if you're in Florida, if you're in Texas, whatever, I would ask your student at Meet the Teacher, just say, hey, by the way, like I'm hearing a lot about all these different resources. Are you familiar with PragerU? Is that something you're going to use in your classroom? And if they say yes, you can choose what you want to do from there. But what I would say is I'm a parent myself. I have a kid going into 3rd grade. And if I found out that my student's teacher was going to cover their history lessons by using PragerU, what I would do is I would just find out, okay, what videos you're going to show and when, so that I can watch the videos and know the narrative that's being told. And then I, as the parent, would find the alternative version to say, well, now at home, let's watch this other video and let's talk about the differences and kind of figure out where the truth lands in between, right? It can be an educational moment for you with your kid. If you want to go full force, like absolutely not, go to the school board, whatever, more power to you. Now you might be saying to yourself, but Emily, I'm not a historian. Like, I don't know where to start. Let me tell you where to start. You start with Crash Course. Genuinely, Crash Course is one of the greatest resources that exists on YouTube, and I use it as a teacher all the time, and I'm continuing to use it as a parent. They have Crash Course US, World History, Black History, Native American History. It's incredible. If you're watching this video because you like the way I explain things, I also have a YouTube series called Emily Teaches US History. It's a little less flashy than Crash Course because I edit it in my kitchen, but I'm covering like from Jamestown all the way up to the present day. Again, it might be more appropriate for you to watch it, but then you can turn around and talk to your kid about what you learned. The point is not to be so overbearing and mistrustful of teachers, because the vast majority of teachers are doing a really great job and doing their best. The point is just to be aware of what messaging is being sent to your kid at school.